Team USA in the blue taking on Team Canada in the red. And we welcome you to the All-American Bowl here at Reliant Stadium. A reminder, we'd like to remind you that Reliant Stadium is a smoke-free facility. Those who would like to smoke are asked to go outside, where the smoking section can be found outside the facility. Thank you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Reliant Stadium, the 2013 Offense-Defense All-American Bowl Can-Am Games. Canada versus America. Canadian team is in the red. USA team in the blue. I'm Jay Darnielle, now joined by my broadcast partner up here in the booth, Chase Hernandez. It's going to be Canadian football here on the 20-yard line. Quarterback under center, I formation. There's the snap. The give is to the fullback. Fumble, it's on the ground. And I think, did USA grab it?
It did. 57.
Wow. That's Jalen Louder from Bon Air, Georgia.
Well, first play of the game goes right to the big fullback, number 7. And just did not get a handle on the football whatsoever. And a huge mistake has now, the USA has the football with great field position at the 21-yard line of the Canadian team. Quarterback will be number 4, Owens, Chase Owens.
In the shotgun, is going to hand it off across the left side. Nothing doing right there. Loses a couple on the play. Chase Owens is from Johns Creek, Georgia.
Now, Jay, one thing that we have to mention, that this USA team is much smaller than this Canadian team, as this is comprised of middle school kids. And this Canadian team, we were seeing them warm up. They did not look like middle school kids out. They look like they could be playing in the high school showcase earlier. But the USA team, they're going to have to take advantage of breaks like they got on the opening fumble.
Owens in the gun, that split back look. He's going to throw the football, rolling out to his left. Has a man in the end zone. Oh, in and out of his hands.
Boy, went right through the hands of his intended target, looking for number 80, Luke McPhail. But Owens took a pop as soon as he got rid of that football. And it's going to be 3rd down and long coming up.
That's the captain right there, you see, 38. Boy, you put a lick on the quarterback
right through the hands of the wideout.
Wow. There's the Canadian captain. You can see on the shoulder pad there. Pistol formation. Owens, the quarterback, gonna fake it. Beautiful play fake out to the left side. Has a man and caught. Great catch. That's gonna put him at the 16-yard line. Still 5 yards shy of that first down.
The man that recovered the fumble, Jalen Louder, as you take a look at the team number 36, the United States middle school team. As we play here in the first game of the Can-Am games.
Split gun look again. Chase Owens.
Oh, wow.
All 5 Canadian players along the front line jumped.
And they were pointing at the
all 4
American team. Well, definitely encroachment, and that might be enough for the first down, and it will be an automatic first down. So the USA team, something you don't see a whole lot at this level as you take a look at the Canadian team on your screen. Something you don't see a whole lot at this age is drawing a team off sides like that on a hard count. And they do a fine job of it. They get a first down as they look to march this one into the end zone on their first possession.
Great hard count right there by the Americans. Chase Owens in that pistol again. Hands ball off to the left side. Nice running room all the way down to the 5-yard line. Ball carrier there was 32.
We get a look here at the replay as these games, just like the high school showcase, 2 40-minute halves with a running clock. Coaches can elect to punt it on 4th down if they want.
On the carry there was the Hawaiian, Chang Stroman. Emilio Ames, the quarterback from Wiley, Texas, now in there. That same pistol look. Gets the snap. They hand it off to the Hawaiian again. He loses the football. Oh no.
Looks like it's going to stay with the USA team.
Yes, it is. Got lucky there.
As it was recovered. But just the strength right there up front, as that was number 56. Yeah, he lost the football. Number 56 coming in, making the stop. Connor Warnock.
That's a big guy.
Coming in and making the tackle. So it's going to be now 3rd down. They can get to the 1-yard line for a 1st down.
Here's that pistol with the offset fullback. Quarterback has it. The lefty throwing the football. Has a man. It's caught. Oh, no. Couldn't quite regain his balance there. Great throw and catch, though. Only picks up half a yard.
Catch made by Isaiah Jones of Bridgeport, PA. So 4th down now. Still need the 1-yard line for a 1st down. Or they could just go for the end zone as well.
That's pretty much the same thing. They're only 1.5 yards away. 1st down and end zone alike. Emilio Ames is going to be the quarterback. Looks like that's Chang Stroman to his left. Ames gets the snap. Going to throw over to the right. Makes the first man miss and dives forward. Picks up a yard, but it's nowhere near enough for the 1st down. That was Bernard Sharp out of Macon, Georgia with that reception. So Team Canada will take over on downs. Good tackle there by 52 for the Canadian team.
Well, the United States team could not convert, but the great field position after the turnover on the first play of the game. And let's see what the Canadian offense can do after only 1 play on their first drive.
Back in that I formation under center. Quarterback hands it off. Nifty little move there. Bounces it out to the left side. Almost breaks free. Still is able to pick up 4 yards on the carry.
And 32 getting the carry right there for the Canadian team. They'll bring up 2nd down.
I formation again. There's the snap. Toss to the right side. That's 32 again. What a play coming out of nowhere. Getting stopped right there.
Great open field tackle by the U.S. team. That was number 26, Nicholas Aragas from Lakewood, California. Coming in, just undercutting the running back for the Canadian team.
Big fullback just didn't make the block there.
Yeah.
Great open field tackle. That looks like it's Foster. 32. Shotgun snap there, looking to throw the ball down the field. Has an open man. Incomplete as it falls to the turf.
Flag on the play, though.
Pretty good play by Alex Palacio.
Franco Vanasek, who played yesterday in the youth games. But yeah, like you said, though, a very nice pass downfield. Good coverage right there once again by Ragas, as that's going to go against the Canadian team, and they'll punt it away, and the United States will get the ball for the second time.
Physically, that Team Canada is just so much bigger, but they cannot take advantage of it there. The quickness, the speed of that American team gets the job done on that drive there. 1st and 10, look at this. Americans have the ball at the 41-yard line. Terrific field position here. Under 30 minutes to go in the first half. It's Ames, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Twins look to either side. James Stroman, the tailback to the right. Give on the jet sweep motion there. Flag on the play. Gets just back to the line of scrimmage there. As the ball carrier is 55, Isaiah Jones.
I think we may have offsides, or we're actually going to have a legal shift, I should say. Well, usually so far, the call from the far side officials have been an offsides penalty the last couple of days, but this one going against the U.S., it'll back them up. Looks like actually they're going to decline it and
wow, yeah,
just make it second down.
So 2nd and 10. For the American team here in blue. Team Canada in red. Ames, quarterback, looking down the field, throws it across the middle, overthrown. He had Bernard Sharp there. Pretty good coverage there by 20 on Team Canada. That's Colton Jones from Ontario.
The USA team got to get something here. They haven't got nothing on their first 2 plays of this drive. Like we talked about before, they're on the good side of the 50-yard line where they can afford to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, unless you just want to pin them deep again. And that would be probably the 5-yard line if you wanted to do that. That's pretty tempting.
The quarterback in the game for the U.S.
That's Donnelly, it looks like. Hands it off to Chang Stroman across the left side. Did not work.
And Leroy Chang Stroman just could not get to the boundary. Once again, number 56, Connor Warnick, coming up with a huge tackle right there, and the United States going to be forced to punt.
Not a bad choice, though. Going to pin Team Canada way, way back.
You have to have the benefit of really good field position so far.
New England Patriots sweatshirt there. Got a pretty good little team over there.
So we get it inside the 10, about the 7-yard line. Let's see what this USA defense could do again. They've held serve so far for the first 2 times.
Quarterback under center, hands it off to his huge fullback. Diving for it for a yard gain there.
Looks to be Tyson Delic, a big fullback, and he is a monster there. You don't see many fullbacks his size.
No, you don't.
He completely towers the tailback behind him.
I formation, little fake to the fullback, then pitch it out to the tailback. Great run, and that's going to pick up the first down for Team Canada. Gets it out of the shadow of their own goal line there. Big first down on that run. That fires up the Canadian sidelines. Sticking with that formation is Team Canada. Quarterback under center. Toss over to the right side. 54, the tailback. Gets to the corner. All the way down the sidelines. Across midfield at the 40-yard line. Finally got down.
And just a good pitch out to the right side right here, where Team Canada going up that far side sideline. And a big pickup to swing the field position battle right here. As that was Brandon Mitz maybe on that run. We're first down in U.S. territory.
It is Tyson Dellick, the fullback. Once again, pitch it over to the right side. Nothing doing this time. Loss of one on the play.
That's a good stick right there. That's number 55, Isaiah Jones from Bridgeport, PA, coming in to make the stop. As we get a look at the replay, a little quick pitch out to the right side, and a good tackle right there. Wrapped him up and brought him straight down by Jones. It will be second down and 11.
That was Brandon Metz from Cambridge, Ontario with the carry there. Quarterback looking down the field, being chased, tucks it, runs, loses a couple on the play.
I'll tell you what, young man Nicholas Ragus, once again, he may not be the biggest guy on the field. He may be the smallest kid on the field, but he sure has one of the biggest hearts already in this first half. Coming in and just blowing up this play right there.
Wow.
Tripping him up and getting a stop. And it's now third down and long for the Canadian team as they lost 2 more yards on that play.
Just a playmaker.
That's all you can ask for.
That's right. Quarterback in the shotgun this time. And it's Metz to the side. Quarterback keeps it, rolls out to the right side. Nothing doing. Maybe picks up a yard.
Jalen Louder once again on the stop.
Yeah, Louder got there in a hurry to shut down that corner. Not allowing that quarterback to reach the edge and turn it up. Looks like they're going to punt the ball from here. Not a bad choice. They flipped the field position.
So let's see now what the United States team could do for the first time being pinned back on offense. As you take a look at the offensive line, you got Trent Grisham, Camden Locke, Anthony Jimenez, Grant Gibson, Christopher Serchina, and Kyle Payne will lead up front. But definitely undersized going against this Canadian defensive line.
Quarterback is Sean Donnelly from Georgia. He's in that pistol with the offset fullback. There's the snap. Give to the tailback, Chang Stroman, and he is brought down immediately by Stanley. Look out. It's like, what just happened?
Chang Stroman from Kailua Kona, Hawaii. Gets right back to the line. And right now, if I'm the U.S. team, I'd look to get out and try to get something downfield. So a big play, wide receiver number 81, Bernard Sharp.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to get anything up the middle. These guys are too big and too strong.
He is oversized, well oversizing his countermate on the defensive side.
Donnelly hands it off to Stroman. Chang Stroman tries to bounce it outside, does. Spin move, beautiful play. Chang Stroman, wow.
That's a heck of a run by Chang Stroman as he gets all the way out to the 20. Gets the handoff, go to the left side. Stiff arm one man. Gets past another out of a spin move as he's finally pushed out of bounds by Connor Warnock. And a fresh set of downs for the U.S.
Keeping with that offset pistol look. There's the snap. Give it to Chang Stroman. Across the left tackle. And he's able to pick up a couple. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 8.
Just another run on the left side once again for Chang Stroman. There's nothing doing that time on the ground.
Behind the blocking of Camden Locke from Canton, Georgia. Kyle Payne from Olmsted Falls, Ohio. Just to name a couple. Sean Donnelly hands it off. Chang Stroman again with the carry. Picking up a couple more all the way to the 25-yard line. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A good spot to be in right here for the U.S. A 3rd down 5. You know, you like to be a little closer. You still have a chance to kind of open up what you want to do in your playbook. As Chang Stroman's been the go-to guy on the ground. But also you can find something in the passing game as well.
Looking to throw the ball downfield is Owens. And it is going to be no flag on the play. And it falls to the ground, incomplete. Very well covered there, but he had an opportunity to catch the ball. Looks like he got knocked down right before he got there.
Well, Owens threw it to his left, but if he would have looked to his opposite side, as you can see, there's double coverage right there. Sharp was one-on-one with his DB and had a chance to win a battle against him if the pass was thrown in his direction. But I think that's going to be something that the U.S. coaches talk with their players about and discuss with their quarterback, saying, hey, we got to look all over the field. I know you don't have much time back there, but try to find Sharp later in the game because he really does oversize his competition.
So after the punt, it is Team Canada's ball on the 40-yard line. High formation. One receiver out wide to the left. There's the snap. The give is up the middle to Brandon Metz. Picks up a couple on the play. Well, they give him 3. 2nd down and 7 to go.
Getting 3 yards at a time is what you want to do as an offense. You get 3 yards a pop, you'll be in business every time on the offensive side.
Same formation, toss to the right side. Can he get to the edge?
He does.
Yes, he does. Still on his feet out across the 50, across the 40. Big play right there.
Another terrific run right there for the Canadian team up that right sideline once again. Just a good pitch. Delic, the fullback, right there to give a couple good blocks, staying on his feet and motoring out towards the boundary, out of bounds, down to the 34-yard line.
Giving instruction over there on Team USA side. There's the shotgun. Snap, looking to throw it, has a man. There it is, caught at the 20, the 10, 5, touchdown Team Canada.
Wait, we do have a flag though. We're gonna have a penalty against the U.S. It's gonna be, or they signaled that it was against the U.S., but they're bringing it back.
What a perfect throw by Luca Marini for Team Canada there.
Finds his tight end, Dawson Therault. But this one's coming back. Got to be an eligible man downfield. Called it against the defense, but not possible.
Yeah. Under 15 and a half remaining here in the first half. Team USA has shocked me here, Chase.
Yeah.
They are just so overmatched physically in size and strength. They are just battling with this Team Canada here. Marini, the quarterback. There's the snap. Looking down the field, little swing pass to his fullback, Delic. And it falls to the ground, incomplete.
Well, just led him a little too far right there on that pass. As Delic, a big young man, you get him out in space, watch out, as he could probably bulldoze
that's for sure.
Bulldoze someone time and time again. As they break the huddle. But yeah, it's amazing to see a middle school team look like this.
Marini under center. It's a toss to the left. Delic, the lead fullback, doesn't make his block, and it's going to cost the tailback there as he just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
There's another flag on the play. We'll see what it is.
Yep, Foster there just... Boy, another penalty against Team Canada. Shooting themselves in the foot over and over again. Luca Marini, the quarterback, over talking to his coach on the sidelines, whispering in the play, making sure nobody hears.
So going all the way back towards midfield when they had first down at 10 at the 34-yard line as this Canadian team.
2nd and 24, Marini in the gun. Gets the snap, looking down the field, wants to throw it, now rolls out to his left. Great block by the lineman. He's going to tuck it and run. He doesn't go anywhere.
Once again, that's Isaiah Jones making another play at the linebacker position.
Runs around forever, does Marini.
But like you said, good block by the offensive line.
Oh boy, that could have been a block in the back right there a little bit.
Yeah, Joshua Mosley, Sage Dockstader, Griffin Quigley, Donald Archibald, Austin Miller, and Jake Nisbet on the offensive defensive line for this Canadian team. As they have it now 3rd down and a country mile.
Keep the ball in front of you, 3rd and 24. Marini looking to throw the ball, finds Foster.
Another flag.
Boy. Illegal man downfield again.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but in Canadian football, aren't you able to get a little bit of a... I know in arena football, you get a big head start, but isn't in Canadian football you get a little bit of a head start too on the offense or something to that extent?
I wish I could answer that. Yeah. I don't know, but that's not even the problem here. It's just
there was no penalty on the play as they wiped it off, but
Team Canada is going to go ahead and punt the ball. So Team USA will get the ball back deep in their own territory. Well, that looks pretty good there.
Serving good food here at Reliant.
Yes, sir.
Fans here watching the start of the Can-Am games here as we're almost at the 10-minute mark already, and a very exciting game between the U.S. and Canadian middle school squads.
Quarterback is Chase Owens in the gun. Going to hand the ball off on the zone read. Now he keeps it himself, calling his own number. Picks up a few on the play. That will bring up a 2nd down and 7 here. C55, Zach Wilson. Rios, 53. Owens takes the snap, quick pass over the head of his intended target, Jalen Louder. That will make it 3rd and 7 now for Team USA.
And now's the time where you're going to look for them to pass the football down the field, as they were trying to get it to Louder there. But once again, I like to see them try to go to Sharp, as they've had him open a few times. But it's going to come down to, obviously, execution on their end from the quarterback position with Owens. Has done a pretty nice job so far this afternoon.
Well, let's see if that's the play call. Owens hands the ball off across the left tackle. Nothing doing there. Dylan Kuhn from Hobbs, New Mexico is the ball carrier. Gets just back to the line of scrimmage. That's all.
Well, the field position now will flip back over to the Canadian squad, as they'll have pretty good field position to start their next drive, and they can try to get something going, as penalties really hurt them on the last one as they scored a touchdown that was called back. Let's see what they can do, as actually they're going to get the ball.
Wow. No, not that far.
I was about to say, I think the official didn't realize where he was, as the other officials had their spot marked down at the 47-yard line.
He's going all the way back towards the 20. So under 8 minutes to go here. That's all Team USA needs to hold Canada out of the end zone here. Marini in the gun, looking to throw the ball. Now he does. He finds Foster coming out of the backfield. Whoa, he is quick. Look at that. Makes a couple of moves all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Incredible speed right there from Foster coming out of the backfield. Nice job by Marini. Didn't have anything downfield, just checked it down to Foster, cut it upfield, and just turn on the afterburners up the field, get a big gain.
Louder missed the tackle right there. Could have been prevented had he made it. Big 76, that's Sage Dockstutter from Glencoe, Ontario. On that offensive line for Team Canada. The left guard, Foster has the ball here. Tries to bounce it outside. Couple of missed tackles. Runs through, arm tackles, 10-5, touchdown.
That one will count for Foster.
That's the size and speed. That's kind of what we expected.
Yep.
I think Foster is bigger than any defensive player the Team USA has.
Incredible run. Not much you really could say about that, as Foster just would not be denied of the end zone. And at 6 minutes and change, the Canadian team finally gets a score on the board as they lead at 6-0.
Going for the conversion right here. Marini under center, false start on the left guard. Big 78 there. Marini under center, trying the conversion. Gives it to Delic across the left side. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah. Give it to that big man. Look what happens.
Twice as big as the little corner over there, and he just bowls him over into the end zone for the score.
Nice possession right there for the Canadian team as they get the 2 points, as they lead it 8-0, as the U.S. will get the football back in and see what they could do if they could try to answer back before the halftime mark, as they're going to have to get something going in the passing game, as there's really not much been going successfully in the run game for most of the day. Some Canadian fans.
Got an Andre Johnson jersey, a U of H sweatshirt, and a Team Canada flag. Getting it all in there. Team USA with the ball now. Emilio Ames, the quarterback, in the split gun. Gets the snap. There's the handoff across the left side.
They have a flag, though, on the play. Looks like this one maybe going against the United States team.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Team Canada. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
The only thing it seems that it could have been is if they were barking out the play calling, the cadence on the defensive line, trying to get the O-line to jump. Because that's usually where that would be called from the umpire. And that's going to be an unsportsmanlike call there, because that was a real early flag throw.
So 1st and 10 for Team USA. Down by 8. Ames, the quarterback, in the gun. Chase Stroman to his right. Lauder comes in motion. They fake it to him, swing it out to Chase Stroman. Tipped up in the air, and it's picked off by Team Canada.
There's a high pass intended for Chase Stroman, and he couldn't handle it. As we get a look at the replay, it's a high pass from Ames, and just an unfortunate bounce for the U.S. team. But right there, Johnny on the spot was the DB number 29. That looked like it was Samuels. It was Samuels that came up with the interception. Darius Samuels from Bullington, Ontario. And we're going to whistle another one, a really messy half of play. And it will be false start against the offense of the Canadian team, as they got 2 minutes now to try to put another score on the board.
So if you're Team USA, it is vitally important to stop them from getting into the end zone here in the final 2 minutes. .145 and counting down now. Marini looking to throw the football. Finds his target wide open inside the 30, down to the 25. That's big number 12 right there on the catch. Big tall receiver. Wide open on that middle crossing route. Looked like Dylan Coombe was giving chase. Couldn't get to him. Jesuit Williams. Foster, the D-back. Delic, the fullback. It's a toss to Foster to the right side. Cuts it up, bounces it back out, gets to the corner. Speed. All the way inside the 5, down inside at the half-yard line. Well, this Foster kid is good.
Just get Foster out to the edge, and he can make something happen. You got under 40 seconds to go You have one timeout to call whenever you want, as they're going to mark it down at the 1 yard line. But you got to be careful. You can't get stuffed right here. You got to try to get it in right now. Here, this Canadian team. They give it back to Delic.
Yep, Delic right up the middle. No signal yet.
They're going to say short. Oh, now the other official says he's in.
Wow. They both came in and said he was short, and then they decided touchdown.
I don't think it's gonna. I don't think that young man could be short of the end zone. I think him just falling down, he'd get in. As that will end the first half.
I'm certainly not sold that Delic is a young man, first of all. He is a huge football player.
Now the point or the 2-point try to make it 16-0. They got the first time. Now they'll spread it out.
Well, that's a worst case scenario here for Team USA right at the end of the first half. Gets the snap in the shotgun, fakes the handoff to Foster, looking to run it. And no, he's going to lose some yards. Finally brought down by Grant Gibson. Is Marini on the play. That's the end of the first half from Reliant Stadium. Team Canada 14, Team USA 0.
Also, parents, don't forget to turn in your rental equipment after your game today. Your equipment can be turned in at the OD store on the 100th level in the South Bowl of Reliant Stadium. You can turn in your equipment right after the game. Those of you that have rental equipment, stop by the OD store on level 100 in the South Bowl of Reliant Stadium. Fans, don't forget to purchase one of our commemorative programs, which has great coupons and savings. Don't forget to browse through and take advantage of these great offers. Get your program now. As we get ready for second half action.
Back here at Reliant Stadium. As we get ready for the start of the second half, Canadian team on top 14-0. Here in the first game of the Can-Am games. This is the middle school game here at the 2013 Offense-Defense All-American Bowl.
Team USA is going to get the ball to start off the second half here from the 20-yard line. There you see Team USA and their roster. And in the split back look, we have Chang Stroman to the right of quarterback number 1, Emilio Ames.
Well, if the U.S. has any chance really to get back in this football game, I think they're going to have to try to open up with the score right here.
Yep. That's not the way to do it right there. The handoff is to Colin Chesson from Batson, Texas.
Well, a bad snap to start off the play really kind of busted it up. As you take a look at the Canadian roster.
Nothing to score. 30 seconds here into the second half. Ames in that split back gun. Looking to throw the ball is the lefty. Great throw. Great catch by Luke McPhail from Winthrop, Massachusetts. As you see the Patriots logo there.
Yeah, I think, you know, what the U.S. team could start doing, they could just start throwing the football a lot and kind of opening up the run game in that sense. As if Ames can get the ball downfield for 4 or 5 yards at a time, nothing too big downfield, they could start to kind of gash this Canadian defense and then start to run the football a little bit better, opening it up the middle.
Ames in the gun, takes a snap. Another throw picked off. That's going to be an easy score. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Team Canada. Number 51, Jeremy Asifo from Ontario.
There's a flag down, though. And I think this one may be coming back.
Too easy of a play right there for Asifo.
I think the interception's going to count, but I think the touchdown will be taken off the board. I don't know, the defense is staying on the field. Official still talking about it. I don't know what it could be.
I think they'll let us know right here.
I think it's going to be a dead ball after the score.
Ames just did not see Asifo right there coming underneath that slant route.
The touchdown will count. It's a personal foul after the play is over. Nothing, something you don't want to see happen. But this Canadian team just starting to flex its muscle a little bit here to start the second half. Not what the U.S. team needed to happen on a quick pick six.
Marini, the quarterback, hands it off up the middle. Did they get in? No, they did not.
Foster was stopped a little short.
Inside the 1 yard line, he was stopped. So it's no good, but the damage was done on the pick six. Team Canada now leads it over Team USA 20-0.
Well, now is the time where you try to just work on what you think is working best. You're down by 20. Still 36 minutes to go in the game. But a chance to get back in the game. You're going to have a couple quick scores, and you're going to have to start stopping the Canadian team like you did early to start the football game. As the U.S. will get the ball after that penalty out to the 35-yard line.
I think that's much easier said than done. That's like the little brother trying to stop the big brother in backyard football.
That's right.
They're just starting to bully this Team USA around right now. Chang Stroman. Pictured there, the tailback. He gets the carry over across the right side. Brought down immediately by 51, Asifo again.
Asifo's
playmaker.
And a couple big plays now on the defensive side here in the second half. And the U.S. is going to have to open up the playbook to the extent that they can.
Sean Donnelly is the quarterback for Team USA. They're going to stick with that split gun look there. Twin receivers to the short side of the field. Solo receiver to the wide side. There's the snap. Give is to Chang Stroman, and he loses yards on the carry. Dominance up front by that defensive line and those 3 linebackers. Just having their way up front with the offensive line of Team USA right now.
Well, just good penetration right now, getting through the blocks. As you take a look at number 56, Warnick, once again, in on another stop. The linebackers just getting through the blocks that are helped created by that big defensive line for the Canadian team. And a long 3rd down coming up.
Now they move into the pistol. Donnelly, the QB, takes a snap. He's going to throw the football. He has Louder, but he overthrows him, and even if he caught it, he would have lost yardage. And another flag on the field. This has been a very, very sloppy football game so far.
Flag down at the 30-yard line, the far side of the field.
Not sure what they're saying here. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the defense again. Automatic first down.
And I think, you know, the Canadian defensive players are a little confused of what they're doing.
Yep.
And it's tough because, you know, we don't, you know, have, you know, what the rules are that they play by in Canada, because, you know, there are some different rules. It's all pretty much the same, but
I think it's something that at 55, the captain, Zach Wilson, is doing.
Yeah.
Because he's the one that's really frustrated with the whole thing.
And we haven't really seen what he's done. So I'm trying to key in on him now a little bit more and see exactly what he's doing that is getting these unsportsmanlike calls against him.
Quarterback Donnelly, he's going to throw the football. He does, up in the air. Tipped up by Bernard Sharp. That's the man you wanted to go to, but he was well covered, and it wasn't a terrific throw to begin with.
Well, the idea is to go to Sharp, but
not like that.
You don't want to go to Sharp on a slant pattern inside. You want him to be outside when he's one-on-one, not when there's going to be guys around him covering him.
And Asifo was just waiting for him to catch that ball. He was just going to lace into him.
Take a look at Michael Ruffillo right there.
Second and 10 here for Team USA. Split gun. Hands it off up the middle. Nice little run there. That's Colin Chesson. No, it's not. I'm sorry, 53.
Dylan Kuhn. Young man from Hobbs, New Mexico. So that's what happens when, though, you pass the ball a little bit more. It starts opening up the run inside. And right there, the U.S. team taking advantage, even with the pass incompletion. Found a big hole. Now a chance to go back inside or go back to the pass play.
Quarterback throws a football. Oh boy, Louder has it. Makes a couple of guys miss right there. That was Chase Owens on the pass. Hitting one of his favorite targets, Louder.
So you are just getting that short gain now. If you want to go with the run, inside's where you want to go. You don't want to go outside where you get these speedy linebackers to chase you down in space.
Owens with the pass. Hits his man. Gets to the line of scrimmage. Maybe picks up an extra yard. That was Isaiah Jones on the reception. Playing both sides of the football is Jones. He's wore out. There's the Team Canada, one of the Team Canada coaches, directing his defense. Owens explaining the play there, calling it out. Owens in the gun. Louder comes in motion. Fakes it. Owens going to keep it himself. Nice little play. Picks up 3-4 right there.
See, that play right there may have been a little bit better to go on second down after that pass play. You get some up the middle. It made it third down and about 5 instead of fourth down and 5. Now you're almost forced to almost have to pass the football to try to convert. As we're under 30 minutes now to go in this game.
4th and 5 here for Team USA.
Oh, do it again.
Look at that. The team defense, the defensive coach for Team Canada even telling them don't move, and well, look at that. It's a false start against the offense. They were doing their job.
Another good call right there by the coaches for the U.S. team to draw the Canadian team off sides. Or they're going to say it's a false start, excuse me, against the U.S., so take that back. So now 4th and 10.
Put yourself in a position from hard to almost impossible. Converting on 4th and 10 from the 42-yard line, left hash. Quarterback Chase Owens from Johns Creek, Georgia. Devin Dickerson from Elkins Park, Pennsylvania, out there at receiver. Owens in the gun. Louder comes in motion. Fakes it. He's going to throw it down the football field. Has a man. Oh, no. Right off the fingertips of Devin Dickerson.
Once again, though, a receiver stopping his route, trying to go up for the ball. If he just keeps running underneath the football, he's going to have a touchdown. And it'll turn it over on downs and back to the Canadian team to possibly put some more points on the board.
Do you hear that, young fellas, young kids out there? Do not turn all the way around. Continue running forward. Quarterback does not assume that you're just going to stop right there once he throws it. Throwing the football for where you're going to be at if you continue running. Marini in the gun for Team Canada. He's going to throw the ball now. Has someone deep, open, overthrown. Or was that ball tipped? Isaiah Jones once again. All over the football field is Jones.
And nice play right there. Isaiah Jones going up in the air and meeting it before it was going to be a catch. A real good pass deflection right there. We'll take a look at it on the replay. It's up in the air and knocking it away.
Yeah, wow.
Nice defensive play.
4-3 defense getting ready here. Marini has the ball. He's going to throw it. A little swing pass. It is caught. Wow, what a catch by 54 Brandon Metz, and another flag. Illegal man downfield. Oh, boy.
Might be on the wide receivers covering up the illegal man that goes downfield. That's the only explanation I could really think of right now.
Unless those offensive linemen are just going downfield. We'll have to watch it next time a pass pops up, see if we can notice it ourselves. They're discussing it over there, down there on the field. He was behind the line, did he say?
It's going to be second down. They'll mark it down
Yep.
on the spot. So it'll be a loss of 5.
2nd down and 15 to go. Team Canada, see if they can get on the move here after that penalty. Marini hands the ball off to Foster. Foster trying to get to the outside. Cuts it up before he gets there at the numbers. And he picks up those 5 yards right back. 3rd down and 10 now.
This kid's been good today. He runs like another Foster that runs under here at Reliant Stadium on Sundays, that's for sure.
Speaking of, we'll see if we can get you an update there. It's a big game in the NFL, seating-wise, for a lot of people involved. Broncos, Patriots, 14-6 halftime. Colts lead over the Texans. Dellick the fullback, Foster the tailback. Marini tosses to Foster right. Giving chase, stretching it out. Great play by Louder.
That's a nice job of pursuit right there by Louder, not to let Foster get the edge and turn it up.
Foster just kept having to stretch it out, stretch it out, stretch it out, and then finally the out of bounds line becomes a 12th defender.
Let's see if they're gonna choose to punt it here. Pin back to US deep.
Up by 20, a smart choice there by Team Canada. Under 23 minutes now. You heard Team Canada coach. We're killing ourselves, he says. Trying to explain that tight end, go to that second level if you don't have anybody right in front of you on the toss play. Placing into everybody, pulling guards, tight ends, everybody. Fullback.
I'm just listening to what he has to say.
Definitely interesting. Ames, the quarterback, is going to keep it rolling out. Just going to throw that away. He was out of the pocket. It did not go. That's going to be a flag right there. The ball did not get to the line of scrimmage. So that could be intentional grounding. Yes, it is.
Well, that's a hard call to make at this level, though. It's the correct call, though. He was outside the pocket. There's no one in the area.
If he had just gotten 3-4 more yards out of that pass down the field, they would not have called it. Just short of the line of scrimmage. .15 now on the clock. 20-0, the lead for Team Canada. Just trying to get something going offensively. A spark of anything they would take at this point. Emilio Ames in the split gun. Hands it off.
Oh, wow.
Double pass. Ames wide open down the field to 30. The 40 across midfield, brought down at the 45-yard line. That one faked me out. I'm going to have to watch it on replay.
It faked all of us out because I thought that the ball had popped loose in the end zone. I thought there might have been a safety. And then Ames getting the catch. A nice run right there to just kind of switch the field position now in the favor of the U.S. with about 20-plus minutes to go in this game. As Ames will come off. But an incredible play, though.
Completely fooled. Terrific play call there by Team USA.
But showed you the speed of the Canadian defense to close in on Ames and bring him down at the 44-yard line.
Chase Owens now in at quarterback. Man in motion on the jet sweep. They hand it to him across the right side. Isaiah Jones picks up a couple on the play. Here it is again. Oh, wow. It wasn't supposed to be run like that. I guarantee that.
Nope.
But it worked to perfection for the huge pickup. Wow. Owens in the gun. He's going to throw the football. That's to Sharp, just over his head.
Way over his head. And we have another penalty. I think we might have roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer, yep.
Hit him in the head.
Blow to the head by the defense. "15 yards, automatic first down for Team USA."
So right now is the chance for the U.S. team to get off the Schneider on the scoreboard, as they have been blanked so far, had opportunities early. But a golden one for them now as they keep on getting some breaks to get down the football field.
Pistol formation with Chang Stroman getting the carry. Oh, and he is brought down for a huge loss. Womack back there. 91 Austin Miller back there.
It's a great tackle right there.
And it was Miller the one.
Yep.
Boy.
For Morpeth, Ontario.
Miller was on the warpath right there. There's Owens. And the gun. Receiver split way out wide. He fakes it to Chang Stroman. Wanted to throw it at first. Lost the ball as he was spun around. Picked up at the 40, the 50. Pushed out of bounds by quarterback Owens, and another flag.
And we're going to have a personal foul. A hit of a defenseless player. And a man is down near the Canadian bench. As that was
Isaiah Jones.
Yeah, Isaiah Jones, who got popped, was nowhere near the play and got hit on that personal foul.
And now the coach all into the face right there, as you see, of the official. Not happy at all.
He's coming from the opposite way.
So personal foul against Team Canada.
It's going to be a first down Canada after that fumble. The guys bumped into each other, kind of busted that play right there, and Owens looked like he wanted to throw it.
Owens definitely not down.
Yeah,
he didn't. He was trying to throw the football is what he was trying to do. Instead of just tucking it and taking the sack.
Jones is
still banged up. He's on the field.
He took a big pop. As the clock will wind down, under 16 minutes now in the game. Looks like he's just getting his breath underneath him. As we will have one more game here at Reliance Stadium after this one before the Offense Defense High School All-American Bowl tonight. You can see that on Comcast Sportsnet around the country. And Jones will walk off the field as we will have the high school Can-Am game between the U.S. National High School team and the U.S. High School Canadian team.
Under 15 minutes now remaining in the ball game. New quarterback in there for Team Canada. I formation will hand it off. Up the middle. That is 54, Brandon Metz. And brought down at the 35-yard line. Quarterback is number 4. That's Zachary Watson Parcels. Out of Burlington, Ontario, Canada.
Got a little UT Longhorn action on the helmet right there.
You know, he's got a great game. I don't know why he's got to mess it up by wearing that. I formation toss to the right side. That's Metz again. Picks up a couple on the play.
Third down coming up.
4 or 5 on the play.
As we're winding down here in the second half. Under 14 minutes now to go.
Second down and 5 yards to go here for Team Canada. Quarterback under center. He's going to throw it now. Down the middle of the field. The ball is tipped up and
nice play.
Hits the ground.
Nice play right there by the defensive line. Looked like it might have been 72. Right there, that's Grant Gibson of Charlotte, North Carolina. Let's see who got his paw on it.
Good footwork.
Indeed, it was Gibson. Well, J.J. Watt action here.
Watson Parcels just couldn't get it over his hands. Now he's in the gun here. Takes a snap. He's going to throw it again. Tries to go across the middle again. Intercepted by Team USA.
Another flag down, though. And another whistle.
That's Chang Stroman with the pick right there for Team USA.
I think we're going to get 2 penalties. I think we're going to get a personal foul against the United States team after the play. And I don't know what we're going to get on the return. Maybe a block in the back, maybe a hold. Just waiting for the call.
The officials discussing it over here on the field.
Defensive pass interference. I don't know how you get a call defensive pass interference after the runner was running with the ball on the interception, but
looked like to me that Chang Stroman was pretty much all by himself over there.
The coaches for the
dead ball, personal foul against Team USA also.
Yeah, that was where the flag on the sideline was from, that official throwing his hat in the air. To take a look at the replay,
it's gonna be a 25-yard penalty, unless they call it louder with the pass interference.
That's the only way it could have been called.
Ooh.
But the Canadian team getting a break right there, as they are finally not the ones that are getting flagged on the play. And we're gonna have a timeout called by the United States team.
Trying to get an explanation here of what just happened. He's like, wait a second. Ball was way over there. We picked it off, and now it's their ball on our side of the field.
Coach thinks it was tipped. It was not tipped at the line of scrimmage. As we saw the replay, it was a good spiraling throw.
Yeah, it didn't look like it.
So
unfortunately for Team USA.
Yeah, I don't know what much of the complaint else could be, other than the personal foul, which was indeed called, and saw it was the correct call.
So Delic is at fullback. Watson Parcels hands the ball off to the fullback up the middle, and he picks up 5 yards on the carry. Louder brings him down, helps bring him down at least. A terrific ball game.
Yeah, the Canadian team just showing what we thought was capable of them, as we saw them before the game warming up. Just saw that they were the bigger team.
Watson Parcels tosses the ball to Metz. A lot of green right there down the sidelines inside the 20, 10, 5.
And he stepped out.
So they're going to say he stepped out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
That was an excellent
11.
run. Excellent run right there by Metz on that play. But going back to the point, as we saw before the game, just because you're a bigger team doesn't mean you're always going to win. But we just saw the talent all throughout the game, and the U.S. couldn't convert on the opportunities that they got from this Canadian team. You just can't get many golden opportunities and not cash them in. And that's what the U.S. team hasn't done so far, as the Canadian team on the doorstep once again of punching another one in.
Under 8:35 to play now here in the second half. Team Canada leads it 20-0 over Team USA. Hands it off to Metz up the middle, across the right side now. Picks up 5 yards right there. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 5. It's nice when you just throw Metz in there as a backup running back. Foster, the starter, we haven't seen him in a while. Give is to the fullback, Delic. Great job up front. 53 for Team USA. That's Dylan Kuhn. Holding on for dear life. Delic broke the tackle eventually, but Kuhn held him up long enough for his teammates to get there and make the stop. At the 4-yard line now. Team Canada trying to punch it in and extend this lead. Watson Parcels. With the play call. Archibald is center. There's a snap, gives to Delic, up the middle. All the way down to the 1 now.
He's shy of the end zone when he did pick up the first down.
So 1st and goal from inside the 1-yard line. Ouch.
Well, I bet a lot of savings on. I think I know who's getting the football right here. It might be number 7 once again. As a big man to get the footballs we saw earlier in the first half as he got in. One of those guys that has to stay low though when he's carrying the football, because if you hit him high, he could lose the handle of the ball.
Watson Parcels with the snap, Delic with the carry in the end zone. Touchdown, Team Canada. 26-0, Canada with the lead.
Well, that's the right play call in that situation, because you have your go-to guy right there. You don't want to take any chances. Just get it in, and they did. And it's a touchdown for the Canadian team, and they have dominated this game from start to finish, as we're got 5 minutes plus remaining in this game.
Now for the conversion here, trying to make it 28-0. Watson Parcels in the shotgun. He's going to throw it into the end zone now. Finds his man, batted up in the air by Chang Stroman, and it goes out of bounds. So the conversion is no good. 26-0 the score.
Yeah, nice job right there by the defense to deflect that pass, not allowing the 2-point to happen. Like you said, Chang Stroman right there to deflect away. Good player. He's going to be over there on the island of Hawaii.
You're right. He has made some spectacular plays on the offensive and defensive side of the football.
So let's see what this U.S. team can do with under 5 minutes to go. See if they can get off the goose egg off the scoreboard before the high school Can-Am game takes place.
Chase Owens, the quarterback, in the split gun there. Takes the snap, looking down the football field, throwing it deep to his fellow quarterback, Sean Donnelly. Well overthrown on the play. Incomplete, 2nd and down, 2nd and 10. Under 4 minutes to go now in the ball game. Play being called in the huddle by Owens. Takes the shotgun snap, going to throw the ball to Louder. Just leads him a little bit too far. Incomplete pass, 3rd and 10 for Team USA now.
And the next snap will be under 3 minutes. Here this U.S. team want to try to get a couple of first downs, keep the ball away from this Canadian team one last time.
Down by 26. I'm sure you'll go for it on 4th down as well with under 3 minutes remaining. Devin Dickerson, the receiver, out here to the left side. He's going to throw to Dickerson. He makes the grab. Nope, dropped it. Had it in his hands, then dropped it.
Nice effort right there by Dickerson. Just couldn't hold on to it as he was heading to the turf. And 4th down now coming up. By the last time, the U.S. will have the football today. And they'd well like to punt it. We're under 2 minutes now.
So Team Canada will take over after the Team USA punt. And it will be Canada ball at the 45-yard line. .130 now remaining on the clock. A couple of plays remaining here in the game. Watson Parcels. Yeah, flag on the play.
Yep. Offsides against the defense. So they'll delay.
I think that was on big Grant Gibson from Charlotte, North Carolina.
So this Canadian team probably only to snap it about once or twice here, as we're under a minute now to go. Just a very impressive team that they are. .45 seconds remaining now. Could very well be the last play. Watson Parcels. I think they're going to just go for the knee.
Under center. Takes a snap, takes a knee.
And that'll do it.
Teams will line up on the 50-yard line. Congratulate each other there. Very hard-fought game by both squads. And that is the final score from Reliant Stadium. Team Canada 26, Team USA 0. Final score.